Have a ride and want to make some coin? You're parked in the right spot. This is the Carbingo Show with Frank Rios, Matthew Barroso, and Ramon Robles. Driven by Carbingo.com, where you get a real offer on your car and earn top dollar. Call Carbingo at 87-CAR-BINGO. Now, here to get you the most for your car, the Bingo Bros, Frank, Matthew, and Ramon.
We've been doing this show for how long? A while? 31 episodes? 32.
Episode 31.
Okay, and none of y'all have ever thanked me for putting y'all before me in the intro.
Yeah, thank you.
I mean, look, not that I'm bitter over it or anything, but
I thought it was the last shall be first.
So is that how that works?
It's like a Freudian thing that you're doing it for yourself.
No, I'm just...
Well, I will thank you.
I appreciate you.
I appreciate it.
This is the Carbingo Show on 950 KPRC. I am Ramon Robles, along with Matthew Barroso and Frank Rios. We're here every Saturday at 4 o'clock, and if we sound a little discombobulated, well, if I sound a little... You guys are professionals. Me, I'm just a clown.
You sound great, man.
I appreciate that. We're kind of in a new studio, and things are in different places, different order, and so, again, I'm running the little buttons here, so if I collapse or something, Frank, you're in charge.
Everything looks pretty much the same, but fancier.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Okay, I hope it sounds better to the folks out there listening.
We'll see.
This is the Carbingo Show. If you just happen to be listening and you think, man, I got this car in my driveway, I got to get rid of it, this is kismet. This is fate, because we are here to take that car off your hands.
Absolutely. We're going to do it the easiest way possible. And it's as simple as going to Carbingo.com, answering a few questions about your car, and within seconds, you're going to get a number of how much we're going to give you for it. And it's going to be a very nice number. You're going to like that figure a lot. And if you want to move on, then we can either go to your house and pick up that car and drop off a check, or you can bring it to one of our centers where we can, within a couple of minutes, give you a check. It's super simple. We're not trying to sell you anything. No back and forth, no haggling at Carbingo.com.
Faster than a microwave corn dog.
Yes.
And you're going to get all the chili.
All the chili with cheese.
I saw somebody take a corn dog, split it down long ways, and then put chili and cheese on the corn dog. Ooh. That's some next level stuff right there. I'd never thought of that.
There's smarter men out there than us.
Thankfully.
And they're making corn dogs.
But I bet you there's not sexier men than us. I have a story here.
I doubt that very much.
Yeah. Frank, listen, you don't have to answer it. You can write it down. I've asked you this before on the radio, and if you're uncomfortable saying it again, how old are you?
I am 53 years old.
Holy cow. Okay, all right. We feel the sexiest at age 53.
Really?
Self-esteem, must skyrocket. Yeah, a dating app for seniors called Our Time polled a bunch of people 50 and up. Well, I'll speak up louder too. Asked how old they were when they felt the sexiest. The average answer was 53 years old. 40% said they stopped worrying about what other people think of them, so that's probably a lot to do with it. 41% also said they're more confident about their looks now that they used to be. Now, here are some examples of 53-year-olds. Owen Wilson, Jennifer Aniston, she's hot. Mariah Carey, crazy. Hugh Jackman, who I think is a very handsome man. Jason Bateman, Cate Blanchett, and Paul Rudd. All 53.
Paul Rudd looks exactly the same. If you look at a picture from
he's
when
immortal.
he was like 25, he looks the same.
Yeah. So that's coincident.
Wow. Congratulations,
like
Frank.
I'm 78 though.
Well, it's the miles, not the years.
Yeah.
Were you going to say something?
No, I was going to say, congratulations, Frank.
Yeah, you're doing good.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
Man.
Well, I think a big key to it, in all sincerity, is a very low stressful job.
Oh, yeah, very low.
Absolutely. So that doesn't age you
I
at all.
rarely stress.
Yeah, I could tell that.
And I really don't care what people think about my looks.
Yeah.
So it's 102 degrees outside. So pardon me while I take a sip of my coffee.
Yeah.
It only makes sense. I got a dry throat.
It is very warm outside.
It is, and it shouldn't surprise us all. I mean, right? But it just something about this year. Maybe it's age. It just feels like it's hotter than
It does.
102 feels like real 102. Whereas when you were younger, it's, oh, okay.
Maybe I think it's just the age.
Is it age?
Yeah.
Phobias. Anybody have phobias? Y'all want to disclose before we get to it? Ryan, you have phobias? I see you nodding your head over there.
Fear of the ocean, the deep ocean.
Is that true?
Mm-hmm. My brother has the same thing.
Okay, well that's funny because that's actually on this list.
Yeah.
A fear of heights.
You know what it's called?
No, he doesn't.
My brother knows the term he always says.
He also has a fear of talking into a microphone, but that's okay. 8% of Americans are afraid of the dark.
Granted, it is very low.
It is. You know what? That is. You know what?
Give the guy
I
a break.
apologize. Yeah, I apologize. Right. A new study on phobias asked people what they fear the most, and how intense they were and how irrational and invasive they seemed. They asked about more than 30 phobias, and 83% of people had at least one. Right. I can't imagine people not being afraid of something. Even public speaking, somebody's got to be afraid of something. But there's common stuff. 30% said they are afraid of snakes, which they don't really scare me, but
I don't understand it.
I guess just like anything, if it
leave them alone.
Yeah, leave them alone. But they're creepy. They're creepy and they can kill you.
Maybe.
I mean, that's that's something. Let's see. They asked, so 30% are afraid of snakes. 28% are scared of heights.
Yeah, that's me.
Deathly afraid of heights. Jennifer, she's afraid of heights.
The
Ryan, you
irony of
afraid
the
heights?
tallest guy in the room
Heights,
being scared of heights.
I hate
How about
heights.
that?
No,
Yeah. No, I
like
hate
changing bulbs, like in tall ceilings and stuff. To me, is like, and everybody looks at me because I'm 6'5".
Yeah.
Hey, Frank, can you change the bulbs? No, thank you.
Yeah. No, I get that.
I will not be doing that.
Right.
Yeah, I can't go up on Ferris wheels, even Ferris wheels. You know, I'm clutching.
It's so slow.
Yes.
But you're up in the air.
Sweaty palms. You're
Yes,
grabbing
all that stuff.
Do you have any did you fall from something high when you were a kid?
No, but it's the fear of falling.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna bounce. That's
because you know what it is? It's because you guys are grounded.
that's exactly
Down
what it
to the
is.
ground.
bouncing going
That's
on.
what it is. 28% scared of heights. 24% said spiders. Anybody afraid of spiders? Jennifer, I'm going to stereotype you. I'm going to assume you are. Nope, Jennifer's not. Ryan,
Bugs.
kind of. I respect that. They got 8 eyes. It's crazy. 23% have a fear of public speaking. Public speakers, anybody? Ironically,
none
we're
of that
doing a
stuff
radio
really
show.
bothers me.
Yeah, okay. 21% are afraid of disease. Well, heck, who wouldn't be afraid of disease?
I'm
Okay.
afraid of no COVID.
Now, on the flip side, there was some strange stuff. 6% said they have a fear of dogs.
Dogs?
Dogs.
Is it spelled dogs?
No, I just like saying the word dog. Some are big and aggressive, they said. You know,
I wonder if that stuff is based on if they had some kind of trauma. Or
yeah,
a dog bit them or
Jennifer
something.
says past trauma. Yeah. 3% said they're afraid of cats, which is kind of weird.
My wife doesn't like cats.
I don't like
She's
cats
not.
either.
But she's not afraid of them.
She's not scared of them. Yeah, she still doesn't like them.
Good swift kick, and that'll.
Well, if you can get them, because those are some pretty quick animals. No, you can't do that. You can't do that.
No.
Another 3% said they're scared of animals in general, which just seems absurd.
Just any animal.
3% said they're afraid of bright lights. 2% have a foot phobia. Another 2% they're deathly afraid of dirt.
Oh wow.
16%,
Being dirty, maybe?
16% said they don't have any fears.
A foot phobia. That's weird.
Foot phobia. They are scared of feet. Like
Get those sandals away from me.
tight.
That's
weird.
weird.
Yeah, tight spaces wasn't on there. Nothing like that. All right. Well, we gotta run a break. When we come back, we're gonna talk more ignorance. Nothing that's really gonna save your life, but there's gonna be a lot of things that'll just make your life worth living. So, this is the Carbingo Show on 950 KPRC.
There must be some kind of way out of here.
So funny, Frank. This is the Carbingo Show on 950 KPRC.
It's like memories of my wedding.
Is that true? Linda Ronstadt can sing.
Yeah, she can.
I mean, this is
She's from
Carbingo.
Arizona, I think.
Is that true? Yeah. All right. She helped discover what band? Do you remember?
Selena?
No, it's a band. Back in her time, they were actually her backup singers for a little bit.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't even know who that is.
It's Linda Ronstadt.
I forgot. What is the band?
Eagles.
Oh,
The Eagles. Yeah.
fun fact.
They were out in California and she liked them. And Glenn Fry and Don Henley were her backup singers for a minute. And then she goes, hey, y'all should do something.
And they done did it.
They done did it. Yeah. This is the Carbingo Show on 950 KPRC, your station for all things musical. I am Ramon Robles, along with Frank Rios and Matthew Barroso. We're here every Saturday at 4 o'clock. Frank, now I gave you a little paperclip to play with. Now you're kind of creeping over on my side of the studio, grabbing things that you shouldn't be grabbing.
I'm just checking stuff out.
Now, did you know bulls don't charge a matador's cape because it's red?
It's because of the movement.
They're colorblind. Yeah, they charge because of the way the cape moves. You ever been to a bullfight? You seem like somebody who's been to a bullfight.
Yes.
Yeah, in Spain or in Mexico?
No, in Mexico.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, it was a full-fledged bullfight where they put on boxing gloves and.
Yeah.
Wow, that's They don't do that
One
so
by
much.
uppercut.
Yeah, TKO in the 7th round.
Yeah.
The only difference between kosher salt and table salt is Frank.
Blessed by a rabbi.
Actually, you know what? On this fancy machine here, I think I have a
soundboard?
I think I do have a soundboard.
Do it.
Okay, hold on. Do you know the only difference between kosher salt and table salt?
It's blessed by a rabbi.
Oh wait, see, I wasn't ready. Hold on. Take
Try it
three.
one more
We're
time.
gonna get this
Yeah,
right.
third time's a charm.
The only
Here we go.
difference. Do you know the only difference between kosher salt and table salt?
Yeah, the kosher salt is blessed by a rabbi.
Hey, that's so funny.
This is ignorant. We got a couple of new toys in the studio, and we're now 4-year-old kids. Wilford Brimley, diabetes guy, was 49 years old when he starred as the grandfather in Cocoon. Now, for comparison's sake, Tom Cruise turned 60, and he's in like the Top Gun movie. He turned 60 on July 3rd.
I think he's a vampire.
Tom Cruise or Wilford?
There's
Brimley?
no way he's Cruise.
Okay, I think Wilford's gone.
It's the power of Scientology, maybe.
Hey,
keeping
look
him
at
young.
Will Smith. He's,
Right.
I mean, John Travolta kind of went bald, but
Yeah.
the title. Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Bald guys are good looking.
There's no doubt about
Right.
that.
Okay, yeah.
Frank wouldn't know.
No.
The title for Austin
nice.
Powers, The Spy Who Shagged Me, was censored in several other countries, so they had to come up with new names for it, right?
And so you have the list.
Yeah, in Finland, it was The Spy Who Bumped Me. Croatia had The Spy Who Groped Me. In China, they had The Spy Who Liked Me a lot.
Really, that's funny.
Jennifer.
I feel like
It sounds Chinese.
I feel like the spy who groped me is far more.
Yeah, that's what I thought
Yeah,
too. A
that's
little bit
gross.
more aggressive, right?
Yeah.
I was looking during the break about the fear of large bodies of water. Here it goes. When asked for the intensity, out of all the fears, the people afraid of snakes were the most crazy about it. Fear of flying was the next most intense, followed by fear of fire, cats, fear of large bodies of water came in last. So in terms of intensity, I mean, people who are afraid of heights are really afraid of heights. Are you afraid of just like taking a cruise, Ryan, or what?
No, not even that. Like, I guess that comes into the part of where like the most crazy fear of it. It's like if I'm going scuba diving or whatever, like I will
I feel
be
that.
paranoid the whole entire time. Or
That's
even-
interesting. Okay, because I've gone scuba diving or snorkeling, and when you get in there and everything's around you, you think, I am in their house.
Right.
This is crazy. I am not running up and getting out in time before I'm eating.
Yeah, you're definitely not.
And see, you got the current events today?
I don't.
Okay,
Yeah.
we kind of.
Let me see if I.
No,
can
I mean
pull
we
one
don't.
up.
You don't have to show prep during the show.
Oh, I'm gonna show prep.
I was just
during the
wondering
show.
how much time I needed to kind of
I'll find one.
parcel out here.
Let's
Okay.
just do at least one.
Well, we'll get to that. We'll get to
Right,
that next
right,
segment.
right.
This is the Carbingo Show on 950 KPRC. In 2007, smart boys, Scotland spent $150,000 devising a new national slogan. Does anybody want to give me name that slogan?
Scotland.
Scotland spent $150,000 devising a new national slogan. This is why I like Frank. He is intensely thinking about it. The result was
Freedom.
Thinking of what could be, but
they spent $150,000 devising a new national slogan to welcome people to Scotland. What was that national slogan?
Welcome to Scotland.
Welcome to Scotland.
It was.
Yep.
nice.
They really had no creative people in that team.
No, and they were probably bangers and mash. Is that what they eat in Scotland?
I don't think. I think that's where Gordon Ramsay's from. Right?
Is that true?
I think so.
Scotland or Wales? I don't
think
know.
it's Scotland.
Because I get them confused. All right, it's okay.
Let's fact check
Well,
it.
there's no source of information that we can tap into to find that kind
I know,
of
right?
information. There's nothing we can do about it. But there is something you can do about a vehicular that is just sitting. What about tractors? I'd assume you wouldn't buy tractors, right? Like
Did
a
I know
John
we
Deere.
have not bought any
There's no,
tractor?
because that's not the business you're in. But
No,
if there is a
automobiles,
vehicle,
trucks.
sitting out in your driveway, or grandma can't drive it anymore, or kids
Yeah,
off to college.
It's in your garage, it's accumulating dust, and you don't use it, and it's just you're paying insurance on it, and you got to get registration every other year or every year, and you don't use it. Just sell it to Carbingo.com. Right now, Carbingo is paying more money than ever before because there's a shortage of vehicles, and used car prices are spiked to the max, and you get a lot of money at Carbingo.com, and we make it super easy. If you look at our reviews, everybody's happy because it's fast, it's efficient. You get a check right away. It's lemon scented. And
It's a lemon scented check.
yeah,
What?
Carbingo.com.
Now I don't want to put you on the spot, Frank. What were we going to say, Matthew?
No, I'm saying lemon scented.
Yeah, that would be great.
It's a nice touch.
I don't want to put you on the spot, but do you personally ever go out and pick up vehicles?
No,
I wouldn't expect you to.
I don't go out and pick up vehicles, but I do put numbers on them. And
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
you're the
I'm on
brains
team.
in the operation. I get that. It would be like George Washington going and putting horseshoes on a horse. everybody has their role. And I was just wondering if ever now and then you got down in the mud and mire, but I guess you're too good for that.
No, I'm not. I would do it if they asked me. Absolutely.
Okay, of course.
Great team of guys.
Yes,
Carbingo guys.
I love the guys. I call them all friends. This is the Carbingo Show on 950 KPRC. I am Ramon Robles, along with Frank Rios and Matthew Barroso. Did you find something? Oh, did we
There's
find
not a lot going on.
Gordon Ramsay. Did you
Gordon
look at
Ramsay, I think, said Johnston Island, but it's the UK. But
Okay.
it's like
Oh,
right
United
next to-
Kingdom.
yeah.
Okay, the United Kingdom is...
But he is Scottish.
Is that
I remember
Scotland
him-
and Ireland?
I watched a lot of
Scotland.
Kitchen Nightmares.
Okay,
I'm pretty
Scotland.
sure it's
Scotland and Ireland or no?
Johns-
United Kingdom is all right, Northern Ireland too?
Oh, it is Johnston, Scotland.
Okay.
Huh. I wonder why it's a United Kingdom. It's a town in Scotland.
So this is part of the.
Yeah. All right. Well, there we go. I ran into Gordon Ramsay once on a beach
Really?
in Florida. Yeah, that's a true story. That is a true story.
Did he call you an idiot sandwich?
No, he was actually very nice. Very nice. I mean,
heard
he's
a lot
got
of
his
people say he's
kids
very
and family, and he took, hey, can we get a selfie? Yeah, sure, absolutely. Let's just make it quick. I'm with my family. Yes, sir, of course. Thank you, chef.
You should have said yes, chef. We
Thank you,
chef.
chef.
We chef.
We, chef. The only mammal that can fly?
A bat?
Bat. I think
That
we
is
had that
correct.
before.
We have. You want to know what the national food is of Scotland?
Haggis.
Okay.
Oh, I was just a guess. The
You're
only
correct.
food that I know.
Yeah, that's correct.
Do you know
The
what
national
haggis
dish-
is?
Savory meat pudding, apparently, is what it says.
It's like intestine pudding, right? Like stomach intestine. Yeah, it's not
Nice.
good. I mean, even the word
Scottish
haggis.
menudo.
Yeah, it's Scottish menudo. That's funny.
Plenty of hot sauce.
Speaking of sexy men and bald, a man has a 50% chance of having male pattern baldness by the time he's 50. How are we looking, Ryan? Yeah, kind of a little bit. There's nothing to be ashamed of. We all go through that.
So you lose your hair and then you gain all your confidence in sexuality, I guess?
yeah.
According to the fact that
Yeah,
you
I
went
mean,
to
there's
that?
something to be said for
Or you have a wonderful head of hair and
Frank
See,
Rios is a total package.
I'm actually going bald too, but I'm 6'5", so people can't see.
Oh, that's a good point. Would you ever consider stopping it by doing plugs or anything?
No. I mean, I've never. I wouldn't.
confident he doesn't need it.
Yeah, right. You say that now. Okay.
I started losing hair when I was like 20.
Yeah.
And I used to
about
have
that.
I used to have long hair like down to my
plush.
That's
Would you
my-
say it was plush?
It was curly. I used to get called a rabbi at church.
If you could, would you? If there was a pill tomorrow that would help you regrow it or regrow it, not help it.
100%.
Really?
Yes. If I could grow it, like if it was like an actual thing, like a natural thing that wouldn't mess with my
Yeah,
my
of course.
DNA,
Yeah.
100%.
Really?
Because then, like, if I didn't want it anymore, I'd just shave it.
You want the option then.
Like if it didn't have like a tracking device by the government.
Right. If it wasn't mandated to go back to work, you would take the
No,
pill.
I don't want the hair. No, don't give it to me. I don't want it.
Oh, this is political. All right, let's go to break. When we come back, we're going to talk more stupid things. We're going to talk about more things we wish we had. This is the Carbingo Show on 950 KPRC. Welcome back to the Carbingo Show. I'm Ramon Robles, along with Frank Rios, Matthew Barroso, Led Zeppelin, the greatest rock band of all time. We're here every Saturday at 4 o'clock talking nonsense, really. But more importantly than the nonsense is we want to be able to give you the opportunity to sell us your vehicle that you're not using anyway. And in exchange, we will just slap you across the face with a large check that smells like lemon.
Yeah, lemon cent a check, absolutely. Yeah. And right now is the perfect time to get rid of that gas guzzler right now when gas prices are so high. Just get rid of it and get something more economical, or don't make that $2,000 or $3,000 mistake trying to trade it in somewhere where they're giving you a lot less than what the vehicle's really worth. Yeah. Find out at Carbingo.com. You get the most money. You get it faster than anybody else. And we go to the doorsteps of your house and deliver a check and pick up that car. Super simple at Carbingo.com. Or if you have any questions about the site, you can call us at 872-272-4646.
Carbingo.com. You don't even have to talk to anybody until they bring you that check that smells like lemon.
Pretty much.
That is fantastic.
Yeah.
When we say we'll slap you across the face, we don't mean literally. I mean, you could, I guess, if you asked for it, but
If that was a kink
Even
of
if you ask
yours,
for it, I don't think they'll slap you across.
probably
there's
not.
probably liability issues.
Yeah,
and
you don't
things
wanna
like that.
do
No,
that.
I get that. I appreciate
It's like,
that.
have you seen the trend on social media now?
Oh, Lord.
The tortilla slap challenge.
No.
It's two people who you drink, or you have a mouthful of water, and then you take 2 tortillas, preferably the large ones for the effect.
Flour.
And you stand in front of
Yeah.
each other and you literally just slap yourself with the tortilla until the person laughs. And since your mouth is so full of water, it's hard to not. Any little laugh makes you laugh. So we will slap you across the face like a tortilla challenge.
I think I got to laugh here. What do you think about that?
There you go.
They shouldn't have put us. Oh, I think this one goes on for a while. Let's see.
It's like a Danny Tanner Full House laugh track.
Oh, that's right. I missed the laugh track.
RIP.
It's still going. The joke wasn't that funny.
I mean, I'm hilarious, apparently. Wow.
Oh, there it goes. Okay, wow. Okay, we're gonna have to
That's about a
save that
10-second
one.
one.
We're gonna have to save that one for a real good one.
Yeah.
Let's see here. What else we got? We got scary. All right. Well, that's Bush League Radio.
You can't give Ramon toys.
I know. Well, especially because they're literally shiny
And they're
all different
yes,
colors.
yeah.
That's
And if
dumb.
you go on YouTube, you might be able to see that.
oh yeah, we'll have to take we'll have to do some B-roll and,
B-roll,
and
there you
splice
go.
that in later so they can see. You know,
We'll do a TikTok or
Yeah,
something.
yeah. We'll do some of that. Let's see. What do we got here? The 10th largest pyramid in the world is haunted. The 10th largest pyramid in the world is
Talking
haunted.
conspiracy, or are we talking real haunted?
As the legend goes, it was cursed by the creator who hid a secret skull and several other crystal and mystic objects in the apex of the pyramid.
Interesting.
Indiana Jones movie, Jennifer says, yes. The
Spoiler.
pyramid is in Memphis, Tennessee, and we call it the Bass Pro Shop building. It's the Bass Pro Shop.
Really?
Have you ever seen the Bass Pro Shop building in Memphis?
No.
It's a pyramid, and it's the 10th largest pyramid in the world.
That's hilarious.
Oh, here we go. We're Googling. Yeah.
I have to know.
Yep.
Bass.
Yeah. The owner, the founder of it, put some stuff in there, and it's now said to be haunted.
Interesting.
All of the land, and well, as you Google that, let me throw another one at you. All of the land in America. Let me see. Yeah, that's about. I believe that used to be an arena at one time too, if I'm not
I was
mistaken.
thinking like ancient ruins or
No,
something.
no.
It's just right off the freeway.
Yeah, it's just right there. You can see it coming over. I believe that's the
hilarious.
Mississippi River, if I'm not mistaken. All the land in America is worth a total of approximately how much?
All the
the land in America is worth a total of approximately
$1 billion.
$1 billion.
Trillions, probably.
Trillions. It is trillions. Not as many trillions as I thought. We're 23 trillion. I say not as many trillions, but I guess I don't comprehend how large trillion is. Right? I mean, it's a huge number.
It's 1,000 billion.
Yeah. Yes, that is correct.
That's a lot.
I mean, that's ridiculous.
lot of billions.
Yes, that 23 trillion. But I thought, so if you could come up with 23 trillion,
You can buy like a big
even
Well, I
this
guess
microphone.
I guess if you, value like the land that you would have like in LA and New York and Miami, the value is so high.
Yeah, in the buildings, right? I guess that's what they mean. If you look at if you took all the pepperoni that America eats in a year,
Now we're talking.
and laid each piece side by side, it would wrap around the earth 50 times.
That's a lot of
That
pepperoni.
is a lot of
year?
pepperoni. In a year.
God, that's a lot of pepperoni, ain't it?
You got to get that extra Milksbestos pizza. You got to get that extra pepperoni on there.
Times.
Yeah, 50 times.
That's a lot of pepperoni.
That is a lot of pepper. And you think where that come from? I mean, that comes from cows, right? Pigs. I mean, that's a lot of pigs being for our pepperoni. But hey, worth it.
Yes.
Thank you, pigs.
Yeah. Thank you for your sacrifice.
Any pigs might be listening. We want to say thank you.
And your pork and your belly, your delicious belly. We appreciate that.
Do you put bacon on your pizza?
Yeah, of course. The real bacon.
The real
Not Canadian bacon, but
Yeah,
the real
Canadian
bacon.
bacon.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Why do they call it that? Do they like making fun of themselves?
I get why they call it Canadian bacon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, here's a piece
It's
of
just
ham.
ham, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a piece of ham, basically.
Yeah. It's, yeah.
Like a ham, like loin or something, or I don't know.
Imagine one of the best jobs I ever had was working at Pizza Hut. I was 16, 17, 18 years old working at Pizza Hut. Yeah. You talk about getting in the kitchen after hours and just getting stupid with.
Were you working like at the OG Pizza Huts that you could actually go
wait,
inside?
I was a
and eat?
waiter / order taker, never delivered,
Pictures
but order
of beer.
taker. Pictures of beer, absolutely. We had a jukebox and we had a couple of arcade games, Mortal Kombat 2 and off-road racing. Yeah, it was just fantastic. That's Take me back. I want to go back right now.
Yeah. Isn't that funny how you get to that point in your life? You're like, man, simpler times.
I know it. But the key, though, is to remember right now we're making those same memories for our future selves. So you got to appreciate what's going on.
Very
Like right now, I'm going to think how handsome Frank looks. in 30 years from now.
How fun these buttons are.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see. We got.
I'm definitely Oh, I guess my joke wasn't very funny.
How dreamy Frank is. This is
That's
dumb.
a better soundbite
That
than the
is.
one on the board. We need to pre-record Frank and put him
Just
in
put
there.
it in there. That's pretty good, Frank.
I've always been able to do that cricket sound.
Yeah. What is the greatest sound effect you can make?
Sound effect? I don't know.
That was a good one. All right.
that was pretty
I guess that was a horse-ish sound.
Frank's crickets was pretty nice. Actually, me and the guy I work with during the weekday, we were talking about it during the break. What's the best sound effect you can make? And he says he can burp on command, and he can also make it come out the other end on command. And I thought,
man.
wow, that's
Nice.
I could see where that could come in handy, I guess.
Long lines, Disneyland, something.
Yeah, something like that. Okay, so yeah,
Sound effects? No. I mean, I probably know, but I don't know.
it's not top of mind, right? It's not anything you've been thinking about. Like, dang, I sure am a good creator of
Right, yeah.
lasers.
Let me
Okay,
get this mockingbird sound.
I've been working on a new sparrow. It is a North American plat sparrow.
Wait. I need complete silence, please.
That's awesome.
The migrating plat sparrow. All right. So earlier we were talking about phobias, and one that I failed to mention that I'm afraid of are the cockroaches. I mean the big one. Those
Scared of cockroaches?
those
The
SOBs.
tree cockroaches.
The tree ones, and it goes back to what Jennifer said. When I was a kid, we had a house that was, I don't want to say infested, but it was, an older house, and we'd have these things. And I remember one night waking up and there was one crawling across me. And it's just one of those things where you'd be sitting in the living room and there would be one across the floor, and and when you're 6,
it
just
freaks you out.
So this story came across, and I immediately said, hell no. Would you release 100 cockroaches in your home for $2,000?
No.
$2,000
For $2,000, no.
Ryan's
It'll cost you that much to
contemplating.
get rid of it.
100?
Well, here 100.
Oh,
well,
yeah.
here's the thing.
You'll never get them
A
back.
company in North Carolina has an offer. If you allow them to come into your home and release 100 cockroaches, they'll give you a check for $2,000. The company is called the Pest Informer, and they're trying to test out a specific pest control technique and see how effective it is. So they're going to release it with the intentions of using their new technique
No.
to try to get rid of them.
It's disgusting.
And they say.
I hate cockroaches.
Yeah, me too. And they say if their way of doing it doesn't work, they'll go in the old-fashioned way with blowtorch,
With a shotgun.
Yeah, shotgun. But you got to have them in there for 30 days, and you got to video their movements and
30
stuff.
No.
I'm not going to do it.
Hard
100
pass.
cockroaches. I guess it would depend on how big your house is too. I mean, I wouldn't want the idea of 100 cockroaches. Guys, there's probably cockroaches living in your house right now. And
Yeah, but it's different if you ever see them.
Yeah,
100 cockroaches.
100. Yeah.
Odds are they're probably going to immediately multiply.
Ooh, I didn't even. Well, they might have castrated them. There might be.
highly doubt
They
it.
might have tied the tubes on the female ones. I don't know.
Neutered cockroaches.
Sterile cockroaches.
They might be on the pill. They might feed them.
I'll do it if they're sterile. Only if they're sterile.
If I can guarantee birth control, I will allow them little condoms. I don't know. I don't know how breeding cockroaches work.
Raid.
Yeah, it's
it turns
you know
south
what?
quick.
You put little bright lights on my board here, and I get excited.
Apparently.
This is the Carbingo Show on 950 KPRC. I am Ramon Robles along with Frank Rios, Matthew Barroso. When we come back, you don't have current events, right? All right.
I have one or two.
Well, that's okay. I'm not putting you on the hook or anything.
Yeah.
I'm just making sure that I have enough space for you should you okay. All right, when we come back, we're going to talk with Matthew about that, and I have a bunch more. I don't know what I want to get to yet because there's a bunch of stuff here that. All right, we'll be right back. Welcome back to the Carbingo Show on 950 KPRC. I am Ramon Robles, along with Matthew Barroso, Frank Rios. I am an old man, and I know this because on July 2nd, which is next Saturday, I am going to the Woodlands to see Rod Stewart in concert. And the only thing I can think of is not that I'm going to go see Rod Stewart in concert, but that it's going to be hot. And I'm going to be sitting around people. And I got to get over that quickly. But the truth is, it's going to be hot, and I'm going to be sitting next to people. Anybody
How
else?
old is Rod Stewart?
112.
Yeah.
112 this November. That's true.
13, I think. 113.
113? Okay. It just depends.
He's, I mean, it's going to be hot.
Last time you went to an outdoor concert?
I can't even.
Yeah. For that,
Did you ever go to the concerts that were at Astroworld?
the Cynthia, I mean, the, what was it called?
I don't remember.
Oh, man.
Come on, get that Rolodex going.
It's, Oh, I never went because I wasn't ever old enough. My sisters would go to the amphitheater, Southern Star Amphitheater.
Is that what it was?
Check it out. I think it is. But no, I haven't been to an outdoor concert. The last one I went to was Kiss opening up for Aerosmith, and it rained. I mean, monsoon rain. And so that was 20 years ago at least. Hadn't been to one since. However, I couldn't pass this up because A, it's Rod Stewart, never seen him, and B, the tickets are really good and they were free because I work at a radio station.
Do you?
Yeah.
Nice.
And for free practically, but the tickets were free, and so I got to do that. So I'm kind of, I don't want to say dreading it, but it's one of those things where I think I'm going to sweat. There's going to be some stinky guy next to me.
It's probably going to be awesome.
That's probably what people are going to think
about me.
Yeah,
that's
I didn't
true.
wanna say
That's
it,
true.
but-
That's fair. You know what? That's fair.
Just double down on your deodorant.
Yeah. Drink plenty of fluid. But then that's the other thing. My seats are in the middle of the aisle. And this dude pees a lot, especially if I got to stay hydrated to stay cool.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's
there's
not
there's
good.
measures you can make, but we don't want to go that far.
Is that true? Are we talking like wearable garments?
You can buy one of those like caps with a fan on them. Have you seen those things?
Yeah, I have.
They have those little things that you could put it looks like headphones.
Yeah.
And you put them all around your
cooler.
neck. And it's just like two
Yes.
fans right here.
Yeah, yeah.
Get up under the beard.
Yeah. Okay.
Might help.
All right.
You can wear a cooling towel.
I appreciate that. Okay, this is good stuff, guys. This is
Yeah,
good.
yeah, yeah.
This is good. I'm glad we did this.
Put in a cooler with ice.
Oh,
While you're
which-
driving out there, the cooling towel. Then take it out right before you go in.
I guess we'll talk about it next week too, because we'll do the show.
Yeah.
We're done at 5, and then I
come
got
up
to
with
skedaddle right up to the Woodlands.
We'll come up with ideas.
Okay.
Ideas on how to keep Ramon cool.
All right. This is the Carbingo Show on 950 KPRC. I am Ramon Robles with Frank Rios, Matthew Barroso. We are here every Saturday, along with Ryan and Jennifer. I forget them because they're so quiet. They're just sitting there operating the cameras. We are on the gram, the Carbingo Show. What is it?
Instagram, and if you really want to watch us, YouTube's the place.
Ooh. You could probably see my little sweat rings on my shirt. It's a little hot in the studio.
It's a little warm today. I agree with that.
A little bit.
It's all
That's
good.
sweat? Yep, that is. Yeah, so if you want to see that, I don't know why you passed that up.
Next week we're gonna make it as hot in here as it's gonna be.
Oh, that's a good
for
idea.
Rod
We're going to
Stewart,
leave the
so we
windows
can-
open.
so we can test.
Yeah.
these theories.
What do you call
You
that?
start getting acclimated.
Acclimated.
So
yeah,
if you want
thank
to see
you.
a sweaty Ramon,
Good call.
go to YouTube and search for.
That's
the
going to be
Carbingo
behind
Show.
the paywall. Sweaty Ramon. We're going to put that behind. You got to pay to see
We're
that.
gonna set up a
Now, Frank, one thing you don't have to sweat, one thing you don't have to dread is getting rid of that car that you're not driving anyway, that may not even run, and get top dollar for it.
Absolutely. And it's as easy as going to Carbingo.com. You're going to ask you a couple of questions about your car, and within seconds, you're going to get an amount of how much we'll give you for it. If you like that amount, somebody's going to contact you anyway from Carbingo, and just tell them yes, they'll go pick it up and drop off a check, and it's that simple. We're buying all types of different vehicles. We're buying them all over the U.S. now. Our team is it's getting bigger and bigger, and we're here to help you get rid of that car you don't need anymore. No haggling, no back and forth, just a check in your hand.
That's nice of you.
money.
Yeah. We live in a money-driven world.
Yep.
4 of the top 12 highest grossing films of all time. Think of that. 4 of the top 12. So that's what's the math on that? A third of the top grossing films of all time were released in 2015.
We're all released in the
All
same year?
released in the same year.
Marvel stuff.
Avengers: Age of Ultron. Actually, it's only one.
Oh.
Avengers: Age of Ultron. Furious 7. You forget about those, but they've made literally all
it's
those
a
movies
billion-dollar
combined can buy
franchise.
America. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jurassic World and Star Wars: The Force Awakens.
Star Wars. I'm a Star Wars guy. So
Anybody see
I'm part of
the
that one.
last Jurassic Park that just came
I
out?
did. It was very, very bad.
Was it bad? Because
Yeah, I
I've
didn't- I
heard it
didn't
was
care
good.
for it
but
very much.
okay.
If you like the original Jurassic Park, this is going to be nothing like it.
Oh, like the original, like in
Yeah, I
'95.
kinda gave you a little curveball there.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
You thought I was
All
going
right.
to be positive, and no. I didn't like it. That's just my personal opinion.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't like it, yeah.
Okay. All right. Very good.
It was a good movie if you like dinosaurs, but
Well, I'd hope there'd be.
it wasn't a
dinosaurs in it.
Jurassic Park movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
In what regard?
It felt like a heist. Like, this is what I told my wife when
Okay.
we watched it. I said, honey, this is Fast and the Furious with dinosaurs.
Oh, really?
That's what it felt
What was
like.
the plot?
A girl gets kidnapped and they got to get her back
Oh, is that true?
That's
From
not Jurassic Park.
dinosaurs?
from the bad guys.
Oh, okay. The
and
dinosaurs.
then there just
didn't-
happens to be dinosaurs around.
yeah.
Did the bad guys control the dinosaurs?
Nope, not even that.
Not
cool.
even like robot
Yeah.
dinosaurs.
It was about crickets.
No.
and crops and world hunger.
Is that true? I got crickets here.
Yeah, it wasn't. Yeah, it was about that. Yeah,
Okay. Huh.
not to spoil anything, but I mean,
Well, you can spoil it.
But I mean, who cares, right?
The movie's
It
going to
wasn't
make
that good.
$17 trillion anyway.
If you haven't seen it by now, you're not a real Jurassic Park fan anyway.
That's right. Any vegetable fans here? Anybody eat their vegetables?
I try to. Yeah.
What's that?
Depends on the vegetable.
It depends on the vegetable. Okay, well, here it is. The number one, the most favorite vegetable in America.
Broccoli,
Frank?
potato.
Well, you can't keep changing your answer.
Potato.
Potato?
It has to be potato.
All right. Well, is that what you're saying?
It has to be a potato.
Okay, it has to be a
French
potato.
fries.
Ryan?
Carrots.
Okay, carrots. Jennifer?
Green beans.
Green beans. The correct
Lettuce,
answer
maybe?
is broccoli.
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 Yeah,
You change it
because it's covered in cheese.
An annual survey of America's favorite vegetables just came out, and broccoli landed in the top spot again this year. This is like 2 years in a row. The runners-up were corn, carrots, potato, and asparagus. Over 5,000 people between the ages of 18 and 94 took part in the survey, which was conducted by Green Giant brand. So it's probably safe to assume the options were limited to vegetables they sell. Not necessarily, but they didn't survey kids, obviously.
Can you really consider things like corn and I mean they are vegetables, but like they're not like
What?
they're not healthy vegetables.
Corn?
Corn is not healthy.
It's a very healthy vegetable.
It's 99% of all corn is genetically modified.
Oh my
if
God.
you care about that stuff,
We got
but
the
just in
Monsanto
general.
man.
whoa,
Yeah.
whoa.
Wow.
I mean elote is delicious though.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't care if it's modified or not.
Whereas I
mean
like to
it.
call it maize.
Nice.
maize.
Yeah, maize.
Yeah.
So there you go, broccoli. Broccoli fans, though? We all
love
agree
broccoli.
broccoli is
I
a
love
great.
broccoli,
It is
Dude.
very diverse.
Broccoli
Steamed or what? Or how would you?
I like
steamed broccoli.
broiling it, like make it nice and
Broiling's
crispy.
good.
Yeah.
Nice.
What were you
I like it just sauté with like some red chili pepper.
little butter. Oh man,
butter.
get
Almond
that
slivers.
going on. Oh man, broccoli is one of those things that you eat and you think, man, why don't I eat more of that? It's so good for me.
Yeah.
Then you just forget about it. and You're like, ooh, spam.
Exactly.
You know.
Cookies.
Yeah, yeah. But after you eat broccoli, you think, "Dang, I just did my body good.
Yeah.
it tasted good. I got a little butter in that.
A steak with a side of broccoli is pretty
Yeah.
much the best thing you can get.
Yeah,
And it's like
yep.
you just don't do it.
I know it, and you know what? That's a shame because
It's big potatoes calling us out for baked potatoes, but I mean a baked potato with butter and sour cream and cheese and bacon. But when you see that or you see broccoli, you kind of go, "Oh, that's why I didn't eat the
yeah.
broccoli."
Oh, I get it.
Got
now.
it.
I know it. I know it's one of those
It's nice.
things.
Maybe double have two smaller piece of meat. Maybe
I think broccoli is one of those foods that you eat when somebody serves it to you, and now when you decide, okay, I'm hungry, I'm gonna have to make some sides because broccoli is way down there. It's because it's potato first.
and when you get frozen broccoli,
It's not the same,
it's
right?
not the same as a fresh.
Yeah, no, of course it's not. All right, boys, we got to wrap it up. We do okay?
Broccolini.
Broccolini, does that count? Oh yeah, the
Pretty
yeah, yeah.
It's young broccoli.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Okay. It's still milking on its mother, like veal. Okay. Very good. This is the Carbingo Show. Next week, boys, Rod Stewart concert. Dress appropriately. All right.
Right.
All right. This is the Carbingo Show on 950 KPRC.
Thanks for listening to the Carbingo Show with Frank Rios, Matthew Barroso, and Ramon Robles. For more info on how to get paid top dollar for your ride, visit carbingo.com or call Carbingo at 87 Carbingo.